Makeup trends that I think are dying. Super orangey red eyeshadows. That had us in a chokehold for like the past 2 years. I'm a celebrity makeup artist. I'm going to show you what I think is a better look for 2023. Yes, we're seeing a lot of mattes and neutral shades, but I want to add something in that I think is really fresh and feels like fall that I personally am going to reach for right now. Something I'm really loving is these kind of like burgundy plummy shades. I feel like they're really romantic. They read fall without being boring brown, and I think they make more eye colors pop than just going for neutrals. Have hooded eyes, so this is a hooded eye friendly look using this Sigma Bon Bon palette. It'll be really simple, I promise, especially since it's just a quad of shadows. I put on the Milk Hydro Grip Eye Primer, and now I'm taking this kind of burgundy neutral shade and a fluffy blending brush. I am patting that on the outer half of the eye, and then I will use what is left on the brush to gently blend out that edge and follow the natural shape of my eye on the outer half before dragging it in towards the inner corner with, again, what is remaining on the brush. We want very little product as we kind of deepen in towards the inner corner of the eye. By the way, the shade name is Soft in the palette, and this is the BK Beauty 212 brush, which is their larger blending brush that I am using. You can always use a clean blending brush if you feel like you have too much eyeshadow and when you're trying to blend, it's just becoming a lot. Just use a clean one of these. Now I've switched to a smaller brush. This is the 211 brush, so I can get more precise. I'm going in with the deeper shade called Chocolate, which is honestly more of a plummy brown than it is a chocolatey brown. And I'm going right at the lash line on the outer half of the eye, and then I'm going to blend up from there into the socket, following the exact same path that I went on with that other shadow, but because I used a bigger brush and a lighter shade, this one is not covering that one up, it's just adding in some extra dimension. I'm also going to just barely touch the shadow with that same small brush, tap off the excess, and then go underneath my lower lash line, trying to blend out just a little soft color underneath the eye and connecting it up into my other eyeshadows. This is just going to complete the eye shape. And not least, I'm switching to a flat brush. This is the Sigma E55. I'm going to mix these two shades together so I get something in between. I often do that with my eyeshadow palettes. And I'm going to fill in this area that I had no eyeshadow on before. So that is just on my lid only. I am not bringing it up into the socket, especially as someone with hooded eyes. I find that if I put too much shimmer on the hooding, it brings that hooding out. And really, I want it to look nice and flat with those matte shades. So I'm just patting this on the inner half of the eye, and that really brings this whole look to life. Now we're going to use a little bit of a plum liner. I tend to line the upper lash line only on myself because I feel like if I do dark liner underneath the eye, it makes my eyes look a little bit smaller and heavier. So this kind of keeps the focus where I like it on lifting the eye up. This is the Persona Cosmetics Plum Pencil Liner. I love that it's softer than black and it just kind of ties together all the colors that we're using with the eyeshadows. Just put on 2 coats of the Tower 28 mascara, and let me show you what cheek and lip I think go great with this. Using kind of a neutral pink shade, this is the Merit Cheek Flush in Beverly Hills, just to add a soft bit of color. We don't want anything that's like mega bright. We don't want anything too orangey. We want something that's going to kind of coordinate with those plummy tones. So I think a neutral pink of any sort works great. Check out this matte lipstick from Milani. This is $11. The shade is 430 Secret. Look at that. Such a pretty soft matte finish, which I think is really big this fall. Great pigment, super affordable. Look how pretty this is together. I will tag as many of the brushes and stuff I was using as possible below through my TikTok shop. That's what the eligible for commission sticker means, just in case anyone's confused. This is not a paid ad. But let me know if you have any questions below. I hope y'all liked this look, and let me know if there's other looks you want me to create.